Okay, guys, we are going to discuss gerund and infinitive. Um, Gerund is a noun made from a verb by adding ing. The gerund form of the verb break is reading. You can use a gerund as the subject, complement, or the object of a sentence, and even an object of preposition. Jadi, yang disebut dengan gerund adalah sebuah kata benda yang berasal dari kata kerja dengan menambahkan ing. Contohnya, read menjadi reading. Nah, gerund ini bisa digunakan atau bisa berfungsi dalam sebuah kalimat sebagai subjek atau sebagai komplement kalau kalimatnya berupa kalimat nominal atau berupa objek. Itu fungsi dari gerund. Secara sederhana seperti itu. Contohnya, yang pertama, berfungsi sebagai subjek. The first one is the example of a gerund functioning as a subject. Reading helps you learn English. This is the subject of a sentence. Her favorite hobby is reading. The second one is the examples of a complement. I enjoy reading. This is an object. That is gerund. Okay, and gerund can be made negative by adding not. He enjoys not working. The best thing for your health is not smoking. And then, what is infinitive? Infinitives are the two form of the verb. The infinitive form of learn is to learn. You can also use an infinitive as the subject, as the complement, or uh, the object of a sentence. To learn is important. Okay. To learn is important. This is to infinitive as subject. The most important thing is to learn. As the complement, he wants to learn. The infinitive is in the position of the subject, or the verb is followed by infinitive. And infinitive can also be made negative by adding not. I decided not to go. The most important thing is not to give up. As the object of a sentence, it is more difficult to choose between a gerund or an infinitive. In such situation, gerund and infinitives are normally not interchangeable. Usually, the main verb in the sentence determines whether you use a gerund or an infinitive. So, guys, this is very important for you to understand and to memorize. Once again, I repeat that not only to understand, but you have to memorize also some verb that must be followed by gerund or infinitive, or some word or some verbs that could be followed by either infinitive or gerund. He enjoy swimming. Okay. He wants to swim. You will be wrong if you say he enjoys to swim. He wants swimming. No, because enjoy requires a gerund and wants requires an infinitive. Some verbs are followed by gerund as object. She suggested going to movie. Mary kept talking about her problems. Going and talking or verb. No, sorry, are gerund that function as object of the verb. Some verbs are followed by infinitives. For example, okay, I think it is um too large, so uh could not be seen in the video. Okay, something like once. Okay, one is a verb that could be followed and must be followed by an infinitive. Okay, so and after this explanation, you have to memorize some verbs, not some, but a lot of verbs that followed by gerunds. Okay. Hmm. Verb followed by a gerund or a noun plus an infinitive. Verb followed by gerund or an infinitive with a difference in meaning. And verb followed by gerund or infinitive with little difference in meaning. Admit. He admitted cheating on the test. Advice. The doctor generally advised drinking a lot of water. Ireland doesn't allow smoking in bars. I anticipated arriving late. I appreciated her helping me. Okay. Avoid. He avoided talking to her. I began learning Chinese. He can't bear having so much responsibility. He can't help talking so loudly. I can see he's paying so much attention. He can't stand her smoking in the office. The government is providing free health care. And some other verb. You have to memorize this. Okay. This one also. Forgot giving you my book. I hate cleaning. He imagines working blah blah blah. Okay. Miss, need, okay. Neglect, permit, postpone. Okay. There is code here. 13, 14, and 9. It indicates the function. Okay, and the code, what is it? This one. The indicator is this one in the previous slide. Okay. 9, verb followed by a gerund or a noun. 13, verb followed by a gerund or an infinitive with a difference in meaning. And then 14, verb followed by a gerund or an infinitive with little difference in meaning. And what about the difference? How can we know about the difference? You have to have a dictionary. Believe me. Okay. He prefers sitting at the back of the movie theater. Propose. I proposed having lunch at the beach. Okay. She quit worrying about the problem. Okay. And you have to memorize until the last line. This is still about gerund and infinitive. Okay. So thank you very much for watching the video. I think the easiest way of memorizing or the verbs, you may look at the PPT file instead of the video. Okay, this is just an overview. Thank you very much for your attention, and the next video will still talk about gerund and infinitive, and still about the what is it, the division or some classification of verb, either it is followed by gerund or followed by gerund or infinitive, or verb that followed by infinitive